Absolutely. Tom, tell us more about the fundamentals. What have we seen so far, looking at the historical patterns from the past 4 days? So quite not a long time frame, but I think it's still good to show the investors and give perspective on how the market recovered more broadly from Bitcoin, Ether, Solana, XR, and Ton.
Absolutely. And it is really coinciding of what we shared on Monday's analyst call. As we mentioned, and Max also reminded every one of us here as well, this is more of a macro-driven event. And as we also shared on Monday, crypto still has a really strong fundamental. And as a result, we have seen that crypto market has bounced back 2.8% thanks to that. And in the meantime, crypto market is also full of opportunities. And one of the audience is also asking, what are the opportunities are out there aside from Bitcoin and Ethereum? And Bitcoin and Ethereum definitely being the largest crypto asset in the crypto market, right? Their volatility might not be as high compared to other crypto assets. So when we look further down the line, we have seen Solana, Ripple, and even Telegram Coin. They have rebounded tremendously. So compared to the Monday low, you can see that Solana is the top performer. They have rebounded 42% since Monday low. And you can also see that the Solana versus Ethereum ratio is at all-time high as well. Solana currently is at 24% of Ethereum's market cap right now. And we also highlighted that on Monday's analyst call, saying that if you guys remember, Solana recently have surpassed Ethereum in terms of the on-chain decentralized exchange trading volume, which is very significant, which is indicating Solana is actually getting more and more traction and adoption in the long run. And lastly, what we need to pay attention here is the ETH selling pressure. As Lena also mentioned previously, jump trading has been one of the key contributing factor to the ETH selling pressure from the last few days. Right now, they still have around 50 million in terms of assets in ETH. They're pending in their wallet, potentially could be selling in the future. What we are also seeing is 40 million worth of Ethereum recently moved out from previously a hacker's wallet. So that can potentially contribute to some selling pressure as well.
This is great, Tom. So right now, to summarize, most of the market recovered. The average is well over 20% from the last Monday, and
Right.
Solana is the outlier as well as Ripple. What happened to Ripple? Why Ripple recovered quite quickly?
There's a lot of market events that happened these few days as well, Ripple being one of them. They recently, this morning as well, they have settled over 125 million, a lawsuit with the SEC. And therefore, the price has pumped tremendously as of today. And Solana, of course, they also have a potential listing in the Brazilian regulator for a spot Solana ETF as well. And therefore, the price also benefit as well.
Absolutely. So increase access for Solana, the regulated vehicle like ETFs, and of course for Ripple, it has been a legal action as a tailwind on their way to move the price up. So right now, what I'm seeing on the last column is the increase needed to reach the previous valuation prior to Monday market crash. So Bitcoin is about 14%, Ethereum 28%, Solana 7%. Ripple already crossed the valuation from previously, and then Ton is 8%. So, Tom, if you had to give a timeline, an average, or you can give a range for the recovery fully from the last correction, what would be your expectation?
My expectation, what we are seeing using historical data as well, what we're expecting is around 6 to 12 months, because right now, what we are still seeing is there are potential macro uncertainties in the market, be it US election, inflation, or like geopolitical tension that we mentioned previously. Those can contribute to short-term price fluctuations. And therefore, we believe in order to reach to previous valuation, it could take around 6 to 12 months, but it can be much faster if there is more catalyst in the short run.